Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to CSM. Today's our topic finding missing angle in right triangle using trigonometric ratios. That means how to find unknown angle in right angle triangle. Today's topic there are three parts. The first part small introduction about primary trigonometric ratio. If you want detailed explanation about that part primary trigonometric ratio, please go through the link given in description box. The second part problem solving. The third part some tricks. That is shortest method to find angle. Okay, then first part is a right angle triangle. The side opposite to 90 degree is called hypotenuse. Here I marked one angle. That angle is theta. The side opposite to that theta is called opposite side. Then this side is nearest one. Then that side is adjacent side. Then sine the three primary trigonometric ratio sine cos tan is defined as like this. Sine theta is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. The next cos theta is equal to adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. The next trigonometric ratio tan theta is equal to opposite side divided by adjacent side. Okay, then problem. First problem. Calculate the angle marked x in each of the diagrams. Here we have to find this angle x. Then first you can check this part. In this case, this angle is a right triangle. This triangle is a right triangle. Then this right triangle, which side represent hypotenuse? In all case, first you have to mark hypotenuse part. Here, this part represent hypotenuse. The next one is the opposite side and adjacent side. It depends upon the angle, this angle. That is in this angle case, which is the opposite side. This side is the opposite side. We can mark that one. Then here adjacent side part not given here. Then no need to mark that part. Then which trigonometric ratio that contains opposite side and hypotenuse? That is sine. The trigonometric ratio sine contains opposite side and which one? Hypotenuse. That is we know sine theta is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Then to find this angle we can use the trigonometric ratio sine. That means sine theta is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Here in this case we know theta is x, that is sine x is equal to opposite side is 11 divided by hypotenuse 35. We can write like this, sine x is equal to 11 divided by 35. The next one we know now we are going to take this sine to the other side, that is it will come opposite. We know the opposite operation of multiplication. What is the opposite operation? That is division. Then opposite operation of addition is subtraction. The same way the opposite of this sine, we are taking this sine to other sine to other part, that is the opposite of sine is sine inverse. Okay, that is we can write like this, x is equal to sine inverse the number. What is that one? 11 divided by 35. You can see this in your calculator. Next we are going to find this answer. In your calculator you can see this sine inverse is upside of sine. Use shift to take this button. Okay, then x is equal to sine inverse 11 by 35. Use your calculator and calculate this answer and write your answer. Always write angle in 1 dp, that is 1 decimal place. Angle case always use 1 decimal place. That is x is equal to, you will get the answer x equal to 18.3 degree. Okay, the next example. Here one right angle triangle is there. We have to calculate this angle x. First we can mark hypotenuse, that is the side opposite to 90. This side is hypotenuse. The next one, the opposite and adjacent side depends upon this angle x. Then in this case, which is the opposite side? This is the opposite side, but that part is not given. Then no need to write that one, opposite side. Then which is this one? Is the adjacent side, nearest side. But that part is given. We can mark that one is adjacent side. Then in this case, here given adjacent side and here given adjacent side and hypotenuse. Then which trigonometric ratio contains adjacent side and hypotenuse. That is cos. That is cos theta equal to adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. That means we can write like this: cos theta is equal to adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. Then in this case, what is adjacent side? 9. What is hypotenuse? Is 20. That means we can write it as like this: cos x is equal to 9 by 20. Then take this x is equal to, take this cos to the other side, then take opposite. That is opposite of cos is cos inverse. That is x is equal to cos inverse 9 by 20. Use calculator, find this answer and write your answer in 1 dp. Angle case, use 1 dp answer. That is x is equal to 63.3 degree. The next problem. In this problem, we have to find this angle x. Then it's a right angle triangle. Then which is the opposite side? This is the opposite side of 90 degree. Then this side is called hypotenuse. Okay. Then the opposite side and adjacent side, it depends upon this angle. Then in this case, which side is the opposite side? This side is the opposite side. And this is the adjacent side, nearest side. Then here in this case, here given opposite side and adjacent side, then in that case we can use which trigonometric ratio we can use? That is tan. That is tan x is equal to, tan x is equal to, that is tan, we know tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side, that is tan x is equal to 6 by 9. Then x is equal to tan inverse 6 by 9. Then before finding this answer, then first one I'm going to give one small trick. It's not that much big. Okay, then that this case, yeah, in that case, if you know this one, tan is opposite side by adjacent side, and sine is which one? Sine is opposite side by hypotenuse. Cos, the same way we know that part. Okay, if you know that part, you can directly, no need to write this part. These two part, no need to write. You can directly write this way. Okay, just to find. Here we know this is x. We have to find this angle x is a right triangle. Opposite side given, adjacent side is also given. That is, we can use tan. Then you can directly write the answer like this: tan inverse. Only write this term, tan inverse 6 by 9. Then we will get the answer. Okay, the sine case and cos case also you can use that way. That is, no need to write these two steps. Okay, that is directly you can write which part? Tan inverse, that part. Tan inverse adjacent side by, tan inverse opposite side by adjacent side. Or to find other angle, cos case, cos inverse adjacent side by hypotenuse. Then sine case, sine inverse opposite side divided by hypotenuse. The tan case, tan inverse opposite side divided by adjacent side. Okay, that way you can write to find angle. You can directly find the angle. Okay, and if it is a question is a if you apply these things in a higher type question, in that case it is easy. Then you can easy way, no need to write these much steps, and you can write directly find the answer. Use to find angle, use sine inverse, cos inverse or tan inverse. Then the same thing, sine inverse case opposite side by hypotenuse, and cos inverse case use adjacent side by hypotenuse. Tan inverse case use which one? Opposite side by adjacent side. Clear? That way, direct method, we can find this answer. Okay. Then x is equal to, you can use calculator and find this answer. What is the answer? It's 33.7 degree. Okay. Thank you.